A lot of news just dropped for The Sims 4 today, and we are going to go over it. The first bit of news I have for you today is this announcement. 2 brand new kits were announced. The tweet reads, "Explore non-conforming styles and make them your own or relax in a plush, cozy space with The Sims 4 Grunge Revival Kit and The Sims 4 Book Nook Kit." And here we get to see a few little glances of what these kits are. I am personally so excited for this. Both of these kits are something that I would massively use in my game. They further tweet, "Bring new energy and bold intention to your wardrobe with The Sims 4 Grunge Revival Kit." Whether it's rocking an old band tee or a baggy hoodie from the thrift store, challenge expectations with effortless fits. And here we get to see a closer look at the kit. I am loving the pants on this sim right here with the writing on it. It is so adorable. And that dress in the background, the black dress with the little backpack on it, I love it. That is actually something I would be wearing in real life on the day-to-day. So I love to see this. But we can see a whole variety here of all the different clothes that we should be getting. And it all looks very well done. The next tweet says, "Create the perfect spot to curl up in after a long day with the Sims 4 Book Nook Kit with stackable bookshelves and plushy sofas. Design your Sims Book Nook to be their favorite spot in the house." I love this so much. I am a huge book reader. I always love the idea of having a book nook in your home. So for me, this is absolutely perfect. We get a closer look at the kit right here, and we can see all of these towers of books everywhere, these bookshelves as well, and it just looks so good. And if you're wondering if those bookshelves are modular, you can see here that it is in fact confirmed. These are modular bookshelves. I am so glad that they went that extra mile to do that. Now, if you do remember, not that long ago, we had an entire fan voting on what pack we wanted to see next. And some people were worried that these were the packs that we were voting for. But the Sims team here has confirmed that these kits are not related to the voting. These are the 2 kits that were originally announced during their roadmap, and the 2 kits that we were voting on for later have yet to come out. And once again, it is confirmed here with the team saying it is not. The community vote that closed last week is for a future kits release. So there are going to be more kits later in the future, and these ones announced today have nothing to do with the voting. But yes, both of these kits were announced today, and they are coming out June 1st. Guys, that is really soon. That is this Thursday, with today being Tuesday. These kits are coming out so quickly. Honestly, I feel it's a little too quick. They are announcing these kits and churning them out about 2 days later now. And that's just a little too soon for me. I would kind of like more of a heads up before these kits come out. It's just a little too soon. At least give me a week between the announcement to the kit release. But that is just my own personal preference. After all of these kits were announced, an update was then pushed out for The Sims 4, and I have the patch notes, so we are going to go over it. And they are very lengthy, so we're not going to be able to go over everything in these patch notes because they are very, very long. So the patch notes kick off by saying that there is ongoing maintenance with the gallery right now. If your gallery is down, it's not working, this is on purpose. The Sims team is working on it currently. They say the extended maintenance is part of an initiative we have to move the gallery to new back-end systems and services, which will bring with it additional flexibility and future feature updates. Don't worry, All of your creations, comments, likes, and downloads will be coming over to the new gallery and will be there waiting for you when the maintenance is complete. And they do go over some of the things that will be missing during this time. But guys, pretty much the gallery is just down right now. They're working on it. They are redoing very vital pieces of it. They say, when the gallery returns, you will not need to do anything additional as long as you have installed the update. One returning feature is that The Sims 4 will now automatically connect to the gallery when the game launches, rather than connect on demand, which we added when we invited more simmers into the game by offering The Sims 4 for free. Console simmers will need to link their accounts to an EA account, either during game launch or by opening options, game options, and other, and selecting Link EA account. Simmers will need to update to this version of The Sims 4 to access the gallery. The older clients will not be able to connect. Now, moving on to the update. This is a massive update for console users. A lot of people have been complaining about the console controls, and they have now updated them and changed some of them. They say, based on your feedback, we have restored some previous functionality in build mode and made some additional improvements to bring consistency between game modes and what controller buttons do. And they do go on into specifics on exactly what they have changed. This is an overview of all of the button changes that they have done, and it is quite a lot. It's a little too much for me to read out to everybody. So if you'd like to pause and read through this right now, I would highly encourage that. But the main thing of it is they have changed a lot of the controls. I had been hearing from so many simmers that they were very frustrated with some of the new controls that they had done in a last update, and this seems to have fixed a lot of the issues that those simmers had. But moving on, we also have base game updates here. One of the notable changes is excessive jogging can be bad for you, but for your Sims, it shouldn't mean they are stuck with pulled muscle and fatigue uncomfortable buffs forever. The buffs will now expire over time. Maybe next time, stick to just a walk for once. The other notable change for base game is that there are new additional body scar options for male Sims. So definitely go check that out. Building a relationship between photographer and model takes time. At least it should. It was noted that the relationship and reputation increased too rapidly while taking photos of or with another Sim. Guys, they fixed this bug. We did get a heads up recently that they were going to be fixing this bug, but this is one of those bugs that a lot of people did not want them to fix. It was so useful, and I am going to be very sad to see it gone. Family trees, by definition, keep growing. Now, your Sims will be once again able to view their grand and great-grand lineages. Teens that get expelled from high school will no longer be able to re-enroll. Under the Growing Together fixes, we have a variety of fixes, with the most notable being decrease the frequency of self-discovery when Sim is promoted. Under Laundry Day stuff, we have called in a repair service job, and they came by and made improvements to the washing machines and dryers to make them more reliable. I am very curious to see how this fix is going to work in game. My washers and dryers do not function correctly in my game. It's very glitchy. So I'm hoping that this fixes all of my laundry glitching I have been noticing in my game. Under basement treasures, you can now open a chest and use it for storing all of your treasures. I like that. We also have a ton more fixes for consoles. This patch was very heavily focused on consoles, which I definitely appreciate. Some of the most notable being cursor will no longer disappear after using the relationships panel. Resizing objects in build mode is now possible again, and a variety of other fixes. And those are the patch notes. I will link them down below so you can go ahead and go over them if you wish to. This was a pretty big patch update, and I really hope it fixes all of the console users' concerns out there, because there were a lot of issues with the controller and how the button mapping was all laid out, and I really do hope that this fixes it for everybody. In the meantime, however, the gallery is going to be down. As stated here, we know you are probably missing the gallery right now. We promise it will be back up and running as soon as possible. The extended maintenance is part of an initiative we have to move the gallery to new back-end systems and services. At this time, we do not know when the gallery will be back up, just that it will at some point. But that is all I have for you today. What did you think of the kits and the new patch? Let me know down below. I hope all of you have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.